Right, welcome back to another vlog. As you can see, I am so hot. It is so hot today. It's 25 degrees, but the wind is literally zilch. So it feels about 45 degrees, especially in our sweatbox of a van. But anyway, we are at Hamlin Bay and we are looking for stingrays. We're looking for dolphins. We're gonna look to catch them a flathead. And yeah, that's the plan of action. I've made myself a boiling hot cup of tea in a really hot van, pretty pointless. But anyway, we're gonna head down the beach now, try and find some stingrays. I have already got the drone up, so I'll put some footage now. As you can see, Hamlin Bay is just absolutely unreal. It's near a place called Augusta, and it's definitely a place you should visit if you are in the Margaret River region. It took us about 30 minutes to get there from Margaret River. And yeah, definitely worth a visit. It's a beautiful beach. They have toilets here. They've got a holiday park close by if you do want to camp. And yeah, you can apparently see stingrays and dolphins from here. So check it out. It is a gorgeous place. Got free parking, obviously, like everywhere in Australia. But bring your sun cream, as it is an absolute sweat trap down here. So we're going to go out now, have a little look at the beach. And that's about it. Straight down here. Look at that, Hamelin Bay. That is gorgeous. Big piles of seaweed. I'd imagine the stingray would just be on the flats moving through, but apparently it's something to do with the tides here. So I guess if it's a high tide they should come in a bit closer, but we'll see. It's a beautiful place, got these beautiful white rocks. Looks a bit Mediterranean if anything. But yeah, I think we're going to go get the rod and have a little flick in a little while. Just from my experience down at Bustleton, I presume that there's quite a lot of squid just off of here. Big fresh patches of seagrass and seaweed, and it makes perfect sense for them squid to be hiding in there waiting for a fish to come by. So we'll probably end up getting the squid gear out in a little while. We're just going to go and walk around here. It does say don't go beyond that sign, which is obviously what we're going to do. Yeah, we'll see. There's apparently danger up ahead. Well, we'll judge that. We'll be the judge of that. But we can take some cool pictures up there anyway. Let's have a look. There were some huge fish down there that we're trying to catch. Don't know what they were. They were just eating the algae. So I don't even know whether they're like they eat fish or not. They're crazy. Loads of them there. We have seen some absolute unit fish off of that reef here. So we've got a large popper now. It's got a rattle in it. It's got a set of treble hooks. And we've got 80-pound leader. Got a little snap swivel to attach to the lure. So gonna give it a go over there. I'll film on the thing if I do hook something. But yeah, we'll see. There's loads and loads of fish in the reef, so we'll see what we can do. We are allowed to fish here, but we're not allowed to fish for certain species like snapper, which we're not. We're going to fish for anything but snapper. But yeah, let's give it a go, see if we catch anything. We've just seen a humongous stingray off of the reef. This Irish geezer just come up and had a chat about like fishing and all that. And he went, oh, I'm not even going to do the accent. But he went, I basically haven't seen any stingrays. And as he said that, this huge stingray, honestly, it was like probably 6 foot wide by about 6 foot, well, 6 foot wide by long? How can that be wide by long when it's a circle? Well, what, side to side? Yeah, diameter, about 6 foot in diameter. And yeah, come really close to shore. Whilst I was popping for some other fish. So I don't know whether the sound of the pop was intrigued it. But I was only doing it for like 5 minutes, and yeah, coming really close. So yeah, hopefully they come back a little bit later. But we found out that the fish that was on the reef that the guy was trying to catch, and like they were a decent size, are called dusky morwongs or warmongs. I don't know, I can't remember. But they only eat algae, so me popping for them was pretty pointless. But yeah, still very cool to see. I think we've got to get a spear and start spear fishing, because the coral reefs here have got so many fish on, it's unbelievable, and a lot of them you are allowed to spear fish. So yeah, probably going to go to BCF and go and grab a spear gun and start spearing them instead of fishing for them. That would be pretty cool. Have a look, the beach has cleared out a little bit now. The reef is just here. So cool. Right, and that was Hamelin Bay. Just sorted the van out. I had a lovely nap of about an hour. And now we've got the task of trying to find somewhere to stay tonight. I know that Augusta's pretty close, but we haven't had any 4G down the beach to have a look. So we're going to have to take a quick look on the phone when we get out of there. But Hamelin Bay, what a beautiful beach that is. I'd highly recommend going there. Try and get there on the higher tide, as apparently that's when the stingrays are closer to the shore. And although we did see one, we didn't catch it on camera because it was in and out really quickly. But yeah, beautiful beach. Definitely got some great fishing opportunities there as well. I know there's a lot of whiting. There is also herring there, but we didn't catch any of them. We didn't really bother trying. We only tried to catch one of them. I can't remember what they're called, like the algae eating fish, but they were massive. But anyway, we'll show you the campsite that we're staying on tonight. I might get dinner on film depending on what we're doing. If it looks exciting, I will. If it doesn't, I won't. But yeah, on the way to the next destination. See where we end up. Oh mate, boys, let me show you this huge huntsman. Right. Oh mate, right, I've got to psych myself up for this. That is massive, Liv. Oh no, he's dead. Oh no, it's just in the wind. But look at that. It's a big boy. We was going to stay at Monday campground, but we are getting bitten alive by mosquitoes in the bush. And I just opened up a power box and there's a huntsman. Albeit a dead one, but that doesn't mean that there's not an alive one very close to it. Right, so we're in Augusta now, and after that palaver over at the other campsite with all of the mosquitoes and the huntsman, we've basically ended up at Flinders Bay Holiday Park. Now, they're actually closed at the moment, but they have like an honesty box sort of thing, so we're going to pay when we leave tomorrow, as it says. But yeah, we've gone into a Power Bay, and it's $50 a night. So is it the cheapest campground? No. Is it one of the nicest campgrounds we've been to? Probably. You get all secluded bays here, and yeah, we've got power running into the van to charge the batteries, and we could charge all of our equipment overnight for free, basically. I say for free. They do have unpowered sites here that end up being $8 cheaper per night, so it's $42 per night. So for the sake of the extra $8, like £4, we just thought, why not? We'll go for it. But yeah, I'm just about to knock up some dinner. We are going with some crunchy slaw, cucumbers, plenty of tomatoes, and then Liv's gonna have a Wagyu beef burger from Aldi, and I'm gonna go and do myself some mincemeat with some chilies and some garlic and that sort of stuff, and I'm gonna have that over rice. Liv's gonna have a bun. We'll take you over to the barbecue in a sec. I'll show you what we're doing. But that's pretty much it for this evening. We'll show you the beach when we get down there. I'm going to go get a squid jig out, as I know that Augusta has got loads of squid. So yeah, we're going to give it a go. Oh my god, that same flyer. Go away. Look, and then that is a simple slaw. Right, so we're just at... Sorry if my hair's an absolute state. I've been in and out to sea all day. I've just got loads of sun cream in. But is this one of the best barbecues you've ever seen? The barbecue's there. Just look at that. That is amazing. Just to be nice and fine, so this is going to be almost like a spicy, I mean it's not got any Asian spices in it, but it's going to be like a pad krapao almost, having like minced beef over like rice. So get this as flat as we can get it. What a cook up this is turning out to be. That is amazing. Just put some lovely fresh eggs on there from Margaret River. Got the buns toasting, onions are on. I've got like this little minced beef stir fry sort of thing. Burger's nearly done for Liv. Things are toasting off. And what a setting that is. Definitely my favourite barbecue location so far. There we go, dinner is served. We've got lovely steamed rice, our minced beef, onions, chilli, with a bit of paprika and a few other bits in there. 2 lovely fried eggs. And in that setting, look at that, that is unreal. Gonna scran this, have a shower, have a cup of tea and get in bed, I reckon. See you tomorrow. Right, I've got no idea how this footage is going to come out, but we're at the Augusta Lighthouse, and this is where the Indian Ocean meets the Southern Ocean. So we're just going to go and take a look now. The wind is absolutely crazy, so if the audio is terrible, sorry, but I'm going to try and isolate my voice when I'm walking around. But yeah, we're going to go walk around now. I'll show you the views. The beaches here are just incredible. It's the bluest ocean I think I've ever seen. So we'll have a look, show you on camera, and then after this we're heading to a place called Seal Rock or Black Point, which is about an hour and a half away from here. So this is probably going to be the end of the vlog until then. But yeah, we'll show you around. Right, we are in. So this costs $7.50 to have a little walk around, or $22 if you are if you want to go into the lighthouse and have a little walk around there now.
That's cool, Ben.
We've been collecting these little patches to go on the ceiling of our van.
I think that one,
yeah,
because it's different. It's
yeah,
not
it is actually. It's not just a square, is it? I'm gonna go grab this one. $7.95.
Should we get on the way back? Will we come
Yeah,
through here?
yeah, we'll get it on the way back. Oh yeah, got a cool little gift shop here. Loads of stickers and all of that sort of stuff. Stay salty stickers. But yeah, we'll have a little walk around. It is very cold out there, and you should see the state of my outfit. No, I'm not going to show you the outfit, but it is absolutely horrendous. Right, so they've got the Lightkeepers cottage, and apparently they've got a cool little film in here, so we're going to have a little look, have a little walk around. It was established here in 1896. Crazy. Right, and they've got a cool little sort of animation in the little cinema, and it basically just shows you how they built it. They basically put like big wooden sort of scaffolding up and built it up and up and up, and yeah, they had big kerosene lamps to light up the whole place when it was at night. So yeah, pretty cool. Everything was done through kerosene here. If you actually have a look at it, these were the kerosene tanks, and this is how they lit it out. So this was constantly lighting there, twirling to guide ships in. And it said that sailors refer to this as like a really, really hard place to come into, because it was so rocky and reefy. They got loads of boulders in the water, and the crushing waves basically hid a lot of the big boulders. So yeah, very cool. It's a cool place, isn't it? A lot of history behind it. And the last lighthouse, or the head lighthouse operator, was here in 1992. So yeah, now it's more of a relic and more of a photo opportunity than an actual lighthouse, but a lot of people still regard it as sort of a gateway into this sort of coast, because it sticks out quite a lot. Let's show you the lighthouse. And there is the lighthouse. It's quite amazing that they built that in the 1800s, because that is such a tall structure, so well built. That's all done with the materials that have been locally sourced as well. So crazy really that they built that with no tools and all hand carved and whatever. The two oceans meeting, they say at certain times of year, the swell and the wave patterns and that sort of stuff, and the seasons, you can really see the different oceans and the different swell that they have. And because we're on a bit of a point here, if you do get like a forthcoming wind, it really does split up the ocean, and it almost looks like the seas are parting, which is pretty cool. This place is mega. Would not want to be out there in a kayak or a boat now. There she is, Cape Leeuwin Lighthouse. Definitely worth a trip over here. I think it'll be a lot better on a calmer day, but a cool little thing to do on a day where you don't want to go to a beach. So that was that. Cool experience, cheap as to do, and if you're stopping off in Augusta for a night, definitely worth having a little look. The beaches here look absolutely insane, so if you are local, definitely check out the beaches, and the fishing here is meant to be great as well, so definitely bring some fishing rods. But we are off down the coast now. We're going to be heading to Black Point and Seal Cove, and yeah, I'll do a little review of the place that we're going to be staying in there. It's part of a national park in WA.
Sort of the other side of Flinders Cove.
Yeah, the other side of Flinders Cove. I was going to say Linda's
Flinders
Cove.
Bay.
Flinders Bay, Flinders Cove. But yeah, we'll put all the details in the next vlog, and that'll be it for this one. If you have enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and comment below where you want to go with us next on our adventure to Adelaide. We're off to Esperance, Albany, Denmark, places like that. So yeah, join the ride and subscribe to the channel. See you on the next one.